Hello, welcome to Story Time. I'm here to read one of my favorite stories, and also Katina Cat's going to help us, and it's one of her favorite stories, and it's called, this is where we start reading, The Little Red Hen. And it's a folk tale that's been told many times in different ways, and it was retold by Bonnie Dobkin. She retold the story. There's the title page. And it has 4 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has the hen. It's called the Little Red Hen. Hi. And a cat. And a dog. And a goose. We're going to pretend this is a goose. It is a bird. Said it right there. The dog was a lively pup who liked to play ball all day, and he said, "Who will chase balls and do tricks if I don't?" The cat was a handsome animal who liked to groom himself. "After all," he said, "who will take care of my good looks if I don't?" The goose was a talkative bird who liked to gossip. Oh no. "After all," she said, "who will share the news of the day if I don't?" And the little red hen, she just liked to figure out what needed done, and she liked to do it. She just liked to take care of things. One day, the 4 friends decided to move together to a cozy cottage near the river. They were happy there. The dog played all day in their big front yard. The goose waddled to the farmyard each morning and always came back with new stories to share. And the cat washed himself on the sunny windowsill. And the little red hen, she cleaned the house and worked in the garden and cooked the food and did whatever else needed to be done. She's a really hard worker. One afternoon, the little red hen swept out the shed and she found a bag of wheat seeds. Excited, she brought the bag back to the cottage. "Look what I found," she said. "Look, everyone." They don't seem as excited. "Who will help me plant these seeds so that we can have wheat and bake some bread?" "Not I," said the dog. "I want to help." "I have to play with my stick today." "Not I," said the cat. "I have to groom my fur today." "Not I," said the goose. "I have to talk to the cow today." She has some news about the goat. "All right," said the little red hen, "then I'll plant the seeds all by myself." And she did. She hoed the ground and planted the seeds and watered them well and pulled all the weeds. Soon a fine patch of wheat was growing tall in the sunlight. "The wheat is ready for harvest," said the little red hen. "Who will harvest it?" "Not I," said the dog. "I have to bury my bone today." "Not I," said the cat. "I have to smooth my whiskers today." "Not I," said the goose. "Oh, I have to visit the pig today. He says there's a scandal with the sheep." "All right," said the little red hen, "then I will harvest the wheat myself." What do you think harvest means? It means I'm going to go collect it up. So she did. She cut the wheat and she gathered and tied it in bundles. So it grew, and then she stacked it and tied it in bundles. "Now the wheat must be ground into flour," said the little red hen. "Who will help me pull the wagon to the miller?" "Oh, not I," said the dog. "Today's the day I chase rabbits." "Not I," meowed the cat. "Today's the day I clean between my toes." "Not I," said the goose. "Today's the day the goat said he'd tell me a secret about the cow." "All right," said the little red hen, "then I'll pull the wagon to the miller by myself." She cleaned the wagon and loaded the wheat and went to the miller's down the street. The next morning, the little red hen was ready to bake, and now she has flour. "Who will help me make the dough?" she asked. "Oh, not I," said the dog. "I'm busy chasing my tail." "Not I," said the goose. The dust might make it hard for me to talk. And she talks a lot. Not I, meowed the cat. The flour would mess up my nice clean fur. All right, sighed the little red hen. Then I'll make the dough myself. A sigh is like this. She gathered up eggs, milk, yeast, and flour and mixed and kneaded for nearly an hour. That's quite a long time. Now, said the little red hen, who will help me bake the bread? Who's going to help me? Not I, said the dog. It's time for me to take a nap. Not I, said the cat. I really must get my beauty sleep. Not I, said the goose. I gotta rest my voice. All right, said the little red hen. Then I'll bake the bread myself. And she did. She built a fire, a difficult chore, and slid the pan through the oven door. She cleaned the mess that the baking had made, and finally went out to rest in the shade. The rhyming words. Chore, door, they both have or. Made, shade, they both have aid. As afternoon wore on, the wonderful aroma, remember the smell, of baking bread drifted through the cottage. It tickled the nose of the napping dog. He woke up to the smell. Tickled the noses. That means I smell something. The sleeping cat, she's not asleep anymore, and the resting goose. They sniffed and they smiled and they opened their eyes. What is that heavenly smell? Said the goose. What is it? Why, it's just my fresh baked bread, said the little red hen. Who will help me eat it? What do you think that she's going to say? They're all asking, or they're all going to answer. She said, who will help me eat it? I will, said the dog, jumping up from his rug. I will, said the cat, leaping down from the windowsill. I will, screeched the goose, forgetting to rest her voice. You will? Wonder how this is going to turn out, asked the little red hen. But you let me do everything else. I hoed the ground and planted the seeds and watered them well and pulled the weeds. I cut the wheat, then gathered and tied it up in bundles, and I stacked it outside. I cleaned the wagon and loaded the wheat and went to the miller's down the street. I gathered up eggs, milk, yeast, and flour and mixed and kneaded for nearly an hour. I built the fire, a difficult chore, and slid the pan through the oven door. I cleaned the mess that the baking had made, and then only then did I rest in the shade. So do you know what? I think I'm going to eat this bread myself. Look at that. And she did. It was good, too. But the next time the little red hen needed help around the house, nobody said, not I. They all helped. Look, they're helping now. Dog's picking green beans. The goose is picking some vegetables. And it looks like the cat's gathering some wheat. Looks like the little red hen's feeling happy now. Yeah, things got better after that. I think it would have been really hard to not share, even though they hadn't helped, because they were probably sad. That's the end. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, we should help people. When your parents are cooking, or your grandparents, or somebody's doing something, you could say, is there something I could do to help clean up or help? I will. It's always nice to be a helper. Feels good to help. Have a great day, and I wish you well.